What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reign of Terror. This is a Grim Dawn mod, which is a special Diablo II remake, and welcome back if you have been following us for our series of adventures in this game. So, for those who have been following us, we are now in Nightmare Act 3. This is a continuation from our last video where we have killed the council members from Treblinka and assembled the quest item Kalim's Will to access to Mephisto's dungeon, the end boss of this act. And now we are in the city and we have the quest to hunt down Mephisto. So because this is a restart, so we do have to kill the council members again. I don't think that is a big problem. From our last video, I guess you guys are aware that we actually met one of the Uber bosses in Act 3 and we are unable to take him down. So I think that is a bigger concern for me at the moment. Hopefully by training a bit longer in Act 3 farming Mephisto and the bosses, maybe we could grow stronger and eventually take down that Uber boss, Selenet. Yes. So yeah, let's hunt down Mephisto in this video and see what drop we can get from him. I must say that from my previous two games or videos, right, I do find that rune drops have not been that good so far. Much less than I would have expected. I actually found a full rune in normal, and playing up till Nightmare Act 3, I have not even gotten any high level runes so far. So that's something I want to work harder on, although I can't change the drops. But let's see what else we could get. Maybe as we venture deeper into Act 4 by farming Nightmare Mephisto. So for those who are following us for the first time, I'm actually using a Fire 3 Amazon, a ranged character, mainly using bows and fire damage to take out all my enemies. I am accompanied by my two pets, the two Valkyries, as well as my mercenary, the Act 3 Fire Mercenary, who enhances my fire damage. So yes, here we are to the Durance of Hate level 1. So we do need to be careful here as there are many fetish who can easily take us out by exploding, by corpse explosion. So I do want to be careful here. Probably want to take as many buffs that I have. Taunts, Might, Retreat Aura. Yes, I think we are all. Yeah, so visibility is pretty poor here, so we do have to rely more on the map. I don't think this will be an easy fight. Even I'm seriously underleveled in this game at the moment. So while my damage is high, I'm actually quite fragile. So I do want to take extra care not to be taken out by the mobs. Nope, this is not the entrance, so we'll head down. Sorry if I appear to be extremely slow and careful in this, because this is my first time in the nightmare mode, so I do want to be careful. But I guess if we farm this a few more times, I would be a bit more confident to run through this dungeons. Yeah, so at least at the moment until we secure the waypoint, I want to be a bit more careful. Here's your gotten a waypoint. I am just pretty happy that they didn't make Act 3 extremely huge like what they did to Act 4. If you have been chasing my previous videos, the Plains of Despair in Act 4 is really huge, and that actually took us. Oh, I should have ran backwards. I'm attracting too much mobs. I'm drawing too much mobs. Oops, Rune. I hope for better. Yeah, we have leveled up. That's good. Let's see if we can find. Oops, wait. Oh, where did this guy come from? He seems to be a unique boss. The hardcover. I think this is a barbarian's dagger. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Let's press on. I hope for better uniques, but you know, a drop is better than no drops. Oops, this is not the place, and let's move on. I will recast my Valkyrie. So for those who are in the Durance for the first time, this is actually quite a good place to farm for loot. I usually would kill Travinka and head down. I did it for normal Act 3, and likely I'll do that a bit more for Nightmare Act 3 as well. Given that I think I'm seriously under leveled in this act, because if you look at the mobs, they are level 64 and level 58, so that explains my difference. Seriously under leveled now, but I think I'm still fairly okay. Given I think I expect myself fairly well. Yeah, I guess I would start to invest a bit more into the other skills that we have in this tree. Maybe one into fire arrow. I've maxed out Valkyrie, Immolation, Strap, and Exploding Arrow. So I do have fire arrow to add a few more points too, but I'm trying to resist that because I don't see it being very critical. It would do me better if I invest more in things like piercing damage and stuff. Yeah. So Paladin tree, yeah. I think I'll continue to put in more points to Paladin tree. For those who have followed us, we actually have 2 devotion points from last act. So this is the interesting part. If you type in fire on the top part of the devotion, it actually tells you what are the talents that are affected by the fire tree, and these are the trees that you can start investing points in. So this is pretty good. Unfortunately, we can't do this fire damage yet. Maybe this, yeah. Fiend. Yeah, I mean, just for the fire damage it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we are too. We can't touch this tree yet. Magi looks good as well. I would do a Magi for fire damage as well as even fissure. Oh, this looks interesting. let's do the fire tree. Not the best, but +8 elemental resistance is always good. Okay, sorry I took some time there, but I think that gives us a bit more boost to deal with Mephisto later on. My mercenary seem to have disappeared during this time for some unknown reason. That shouldn't affect us. I've resummoned him. Cool. Let's go to the Endurance of Hate level 3. Yeah, hopefully it wouldn't be too hard of a fight. Quite used to doing this place in normal. They are a bit tougher to kill, but I don't think it will be too bad to do that. Oh, good. I think I'm fairly glad that my fire resistance is fairly high. Probably due to me investing quite a fair bit of devotion points in the fire constellations. So yeah, this is a place we wouldn't do too badly in. Hopefully we don't get killed. I should also check my lightning resistance in a bit. So far no love from the mobs. They're not dropping any unique items for me. But just glad that my fire resistance is high and this blood loss aren't taking me out too badly. Yeah, as mentioned, lightning resistance at 50% is not that bad as well in Nightmare, although it could have been better, but not too tough. Hey, Mephisto, the man. Just for the benefit of you all. Yeah, this is Mephisto. Great that we have 2 Valkyries to keep him occupied, plus my mercenary. But I must say he's pretty tough. He is pretty tough. Compared to normal, of course. Hopefully my Valkyries can engage him better. I might leave just a decoy to oh, my bad. I got greedy and I stayed in the blizzard. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. Let's get back to endurance. Yep. Let's make sure we take him out this time. I don't think it's much of a problem. We were a bit careless just earlier on. Yeah. As mentioned, we are not afraid of fire, but we do need to take a bit more care when the lightning and blizzard damage comes in. Never stay in the blizzard. Ooh, one more devotion point and Mephisto Soulstone to complete in Act 4. Yes, oh, and it's pretty good a drop. Radaman Spear. Poison Dagger. Oh, um, this is actually a very interesting item. Poison Nova. Um, yeah. Um, it is interesting, maybe for Poison Jabazon, except that we have to respect quite a fair bit. But this is interesting. I'll keep this, and this is the very classic Taurasha set for the sorceress. We'll keep this. Definitely a good drop. Although it's not very useful to me at the moment, but maybe when I do up my other characters, they will be useful, I guess. Great. So yeah, there we have it. We have cleared Mephisto, and we are in Act 4. Cool. So thank you everyone for joining us. We do have one devotion point which I would want to put it in. Um, and that will be here. So plus 10 defense and 25% resistance. Not the best, but still useful anyways. Yeah. Cool. So thank you so much for joining me. I probably will spend my next video doing a few more runs in Travinka and Mephisto, as well as to explore some of the Act 3 um, temples that we have passed by in our earlier sessions, just because we wanted to venture deeper into Mephisto for more regular farming. Yeah, so stay tuned in our next video as we head a bit head back to Act 3 just to do a bit more scouting. Yeah, thanks all and look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cool, chill.